This is the ultimate connectivity companion to your MacBook or other Thunderbolt device. Say goodbye to bags of dongles and adapters and say hello to the OWC Thunderbolt dock. If you plan on connecting your Thunderbolt-equipped device to an external display, an external storage device like a NAS or RAID system, or have a host of peripherals you need to interact with, then you're going to find yourself looking for some extra ports on your laptop pretty quick, especially if you're using something like a MacBook Air that only has 2 ports. But that's where this comes in, featuring a wide range of connection points, including 3 Thunderbolt 4 outputs on the back that can produce incredibly fast data transfer speeds and expand your screen viewing experience by supporting dual 4K displays or a single higher resolution display up to 8K. This device shines, literally. The logo on the top glows. Let's take a look over the device and see if it gets a Scuttlebutter stamp of approval. First off, it's not small or light. You'll need some space on your desk for this thing, especially since you need to plug a cable into the front of it to get it working. When you purchase this device, you get the hub, the power supply, and a Thunderbolt 4 cable, as well as some product info. On the front, you have your Thunderbolt 4 connector that goes to your computer, as you can see from the symbol here. That port also provides 96 watts of power, so your laptop can stay powered up without relying on an additional connector. There's a combo in-out audio jack, a USB 2.0 Type A port, and an SD card reader. It is weird that this is a USB 2.0 on the front, but they have 3.0 on the back. Flip it over to the back, and you have 3 Thunderbolt 4 ports that each have their own independent streams, meaning you can expect full speeds across each of them at all times, regardless of what type of devices you have connected. On the back of my LaCie 2-big RAID drive, I have card readers plugged in which transfer through the LaCie, through the dock, and then to my computer really quick. In a speed test, I was able to transfer the B-roll from this video, which was just over 40 gigs, from my card reader, which is plugged into my LaCie, which is plugged into the dock, which is plugged into my MacBook, in 1 minute and 15 seconds. I am not complaining about those speeds. I'll add here that the Thunderbolt is backwards compatible, so it should work with Thunderbolt 3 devices just fine. There is a gigabit Ethernet port that you can use for a wired internet connection, and then 3 USB 3 Type A ports with 10 gig speeds each. Lastly is the 20 volt DC in port, which comes with this huge power supply, so again, you will have to find somewhere to stash this. The cables are long though. Like I said, I have my studio display and LG Ultrafine 4K running off the back, and then I have my LaCie 2-big drive plugged into the 3rd port, and everything works great. The studio display is fantastic and has 3 more USB-C ports on the back that work extremely well, and everything flies through this dock, making my setup really work for me. Studio display review linked in the description, by the way. Being able to route data through this dock in so many different ways makes setup easy, reliable, and once everything is plugged into the dock, I'm 1 Thunderbolt click away from being up and running, as well as 1 Thunderbolt unclick away from having a portable laptop again. All of this functionality does come at a price. The dock is $299 US, but compared to competitors, I would say you're getting your money's worth. This device has a lot of pros. As far as cons go, there are a few. The main connection point coming off the front is a little awkward. I think the side or something else would have been a little bit slicker. The large size of the dock, as well as the power brick, require you to find creative ways to set it up, especially if you're using a stand-up or mobile desk setup. Although compared to other docks in this class, the size is not unusual. Lastly, I'll just say that if you have this on your desk and you're using all the ports, this thing becomes a real spider box, as an electrician might say. You're going to have cables going everywhere. The good thing is that this will localize all those cables and help you get properly organized. I do wish this dock had an HDMI port. I feel like that's the one thing that it's missing, honestly. I'm not sure what the logistical challenges of adding that are or why they didn't include it, but maybe on the next iteration. On my setup, I ran all the cables through the hole on the stand of my studio display, which creates a pretty slick setup. There's just barely not enough room for this thing to sit on the base of the stand, but that's okay. It looks perfectly fine on my desk. I'm sure you can work out a setup solution for yourself. I've seen some people mount it to the bottom of their desk, which seems like a pretty good option. So overall, I have to say this is the best dock I've ever used. Reliable, fast, and works as advertised. If you're in the market for something to keep you connected, then I don't think you'll regret the OWC Thunderbolt 4 dock. It is indeed scuttlebuttery smooth. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider subscribing to this channel for more content like this, focused on making you a more productive content creator. If I haven't earned that yet, then go out and double tap that like button. It's not on your screen, just outside beyond it. Go frolic with birds, blow a really big bubble with some bubble gum, or write a song to sing to your cat. Whatever you do, I hope you enjoy your day. For now, everyone, that's the Scuttlebutt.